ever picked a handmade jewelry at a weekend bazaar? Or tasted some delicious regional food at a food stall in festive exhibition? India's pop-up stores, flea markets and seasonal fairs are full of such hidden gems. Businesses that show up for just a few days and disappear. But here's a question. How do these short-term vendors from across the country manage their GST? Do they even need GST registration? The answer lies in a special category under GST called the Casual Taxable Person. Sounds technical? Don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what Casual Taxable Person means and is GST registration mandatory, how to get registration, how long is the registration valid, which returns to file, can you apply for a refund, and everything in between, whether you're a seller or just an information seeker. Let's say you're an artist heading to another state to sell your paintings at an art fair, or a boutique owner hired a stall for selling your items during Diwali festivities. Or maybe your company is showcasing products at a trade expo. You're doing business, but only for a short period in different states and not from a permanent shop or office there. In GST terms, for all this, you become a casual taxable person, someone who occasionally undertakes transactions involving supply of goods or services, or both in the course or furtherance of business, whether as principal, agent, or in any other capacity in a state or union territory where he has no fixed place of business. Since that is a temporary setup, the government asks you to register under GST, pay advance tax before you start selling like this. Now, something important. Regular businesses do not need GST registration if their annual turnover is below the specified limits. But for casual taxable persons, you must register under GST no matter what your turnover is. Let's understand the stepwise procedure for registering as a casual taxpayer in GST. Before you set up your stall, you need to register at least 5 days in advance. For this registration, no special paperwork needed. Just fill out form GST REG01 on the GST portal. Simply follow these simple steps. First, visit GST portal www.gst.gov.in. Click on Services, then Registration and select New Registration. Now choose Taxpayer and select the state where you'll be doing business. Fill in the details as requested in Part A of the form and hit Proceed. You'll receive an OTP on your mobile and email. Just verify these details to move ahead. Once your details are verified, you'll receive a 15-digit temporary reference number or TRN. This will be valid for 15 days, which will help you proceed to the Part B of your registration process. To log into the dashboard, just click on Services in the menu bar, then go to Registration and select New Registration. On the registration screen, select the option Temporary Reference Number. Now enter your TRN and click Proceed. Now enter the OTP received on your registered email or mobile number and click Proceed. Now you can view your saved application on the dashboard. Here you need to click on under the Action menu. In Part B, you need to enter the details and upload the documents relating to your business. Here comes the most important part. Make sure to switch on the tab for Casual Taxable Person in the Business Details tab. The moment you do that, two new tables appear. 1. The option to select the validity period of your registration, wherein you have to mention your business start date and end date. And 2. A field to enter your estimated turnover and net tax liability. Scroll down to complete the required details regarding the commencement of your business. Using the drop-down menus, select the appropriate type of registration indicating your existing registrations, the corresponding registration number, and the date of registration. Also, upload the document in proof of the constitution of business. Scroll up and click on the Generate Challan tab to proceed. You will be then redirected to the Challan window, wherein you can select the e-payment mode. Upon selecting the e-payment option, a pop-up screen will appear prompting you to re-enter your GSTIN or another applicable identification number. Now, click Proceed. Your challan will now be generated and ready for payment. You can also download this challan for future reference. Now, select your bank to pay your challan. Click on Make Payment and proceed further. Click Save and Continue. Since your business is temporary, the government asks for an advance tax deposit. But don't stress, it's based on your estimated sales. Imagine this, you expect to sell goods worth rupees 1 lakh and the GST rate is 18%. You'll deposit rupees 18,000. Simple. This amount goes into your electronic cash ledger, like a wallet you'll later use to pay your actual GST. Enter all details and upload the supportive documents for the promoters and partners, authorized signatories, authorized representative, principal place of business, additional place of business, goods and services, state-specific information, Aadhaar authentication and verification. As soon as your advance tax is reflected, your GST Registration Certificate will be issued digitally. And just like that, you're officially ready to start selling. Once you're registered, your GST certificate is valid for 90 days or for the number of days you mentioned in your application, whichever comes first. For example, if you registered for 20 days at a festive market, your certificate is valid only for those 20 days. But what if your exhibition runs longer than expected? No worries. You can apply for an extension using Form GST Reg 11 and pay additional advance tax based on your new estimated sales. For this, log in with your credentials in the GST portal and in the Services tab, go to Registration tab, wherein you will find Application for Extension of Registration Period by Casual Non-Resident Taxable Person tab. Now, just fill the new period of business as per your requirement and if required, pay appropriate taxes and you're good to go. But remember, if your business continues for more than 180 days, you're no longer considered a casual tax person. At that point, you'll need to switch to a regular GST registration. And to do that, you'll need proof of your business location, something like an allotment letter for your stall or any official document that shows where you're operating from. It's a sign that your pop-up is here to stay. Time to go permanent with GST registration. Being a casual taxpayer, you need to file GST returns as per due dates, just like any regular business on GST portal. Form GSTR1. Here, you report the details of your sales. Form GSTR3B. A summary return that covers your total sales, input tax credit, ITC, and the tax you owe. It keeps you tax compliant and ready for future ventures. And remember, casual taxpayers cannot opt for the composition scheme. For the ease of casual taxable persons, need not to file Form GSTR 9. If you have any unutilized balance in your advance tax deposit after settling all your liabilities, don't worry. You can claim a refund after filing all your returns. Handicraft sellers supplying specified handicraft goods need to register. If the turnover exceeds the specified limits, please refer the notifications for more details. Alright, let's wrap this up. If you are a casual taxable person, remember these golden rules. Register at least 5 days before setting up your business stall. Pay an advance tax based on your estimated sales. Get your GST registration. File your Form GSTR1 and Form GSTR3B returns as per due dates. Any refund available in your account can be claimed. Whether you're at a trade fair, exhibition, or seasonal market, doing business the right way begins with registration. It's more than a compliance. It's a leap towards credibility, growth, and long-term success. And the impact goes beyond your stall or store. Every tax you pay, every rule you follow, strengthens the nation's backbone. Your success fuels India's progress. Grow with pride. Trade with integrity. Build the India of tomorrow.